Right, how is everyone? Quick video, counselling and older people. So I have a list of topics that I go through alphabetically, different issues to work with in counselling. And I saw this one, I was like, counselling for older people, and I was like, what does that mean exactly? So this is what I came up with anyway. We could have the aspect that many of us go through of fear in aging, and fear in aging in terms of how we look. Society does not help with that. Also how society also portrays older people like a burden, you know, sometimes not respected or valued. Could we be working with stuff like that? Could we be like working with the changes that come with being older, you know, retirement, things like that, health issues. I'm of the personal belief that we do not have to get old, and what I mean by that is we're kind of conditioned to think that certain things should happen when we're old, like our body fall into bits and things. But I believe it's quite a disempowering way of looking at things, and I believe, you know, a lot of, well, I'm going to say this as a counsellor, a lot of stuff is mindset. I'll give you an example. Like, my granddad is 80 and he is fit as a fiddle, and he's out and about and he's living his life, you know. But yeah, and then you could get somebody who isn't that age and has the kind of given up mentality. So maybe we want to be working on mindset. Maybe we want to be working on improving the mindset. I also don't have the belief that we have to accept that our body just fails just because of age. I think it's an environment, I think it's purpose, I think it's diet. But these are my beliefs anyway. You can subscribe to them if you want. But yeah, so on this topic about counselling and working with older people, I guess it's a case of what is showing up for this older person. Do we want to be labelled as an older person, or, you know, what do we want to be describing it as? First of all, what's showing up? What is it you want to work on? You know, I'm thinking about this now and I'm like, really, I don't even know if this should be a topic, because it doesn't matter if you're an older person or a younger person, you know, your issues could be, will be personal to you. So anyways, I don't know if this answered any of that, but as always, safe, regular space, confidential, to work on and offload whatever it is you are suffering with. I can offer different perspectives on things. I quite often do that. I have a really good mindset. I didn't used to have a good mindset, but I do, and I can teach a lot of those tools, things that I picked up along the way, things that I use as well. So yeah, so counselling on older people, totally subjective. Bring whatever you need to bring and you will have a safe, consistent, regular space to offload. Could even just popped into my head, could even be loneliness. When I volunteered for Age UK, that was the biggest thing, and they had this Loneliness Kills campaign, because people give up and pass away because, again, for me, it's the feeling not valued, or the feeling no purpose. So it's really, really important, you know, to create those things for people who are suffering. And if counselling is one way for somebody to, you know, be able to talk and to have that genuine connection, well, and it's going to be helpful and useful, and absolutely. We could also go down routes of things like dementia and Alzheimer's as well, and, you know, working with the effects of that. My personal belief, again, is that those kind of things are man-made, not just natural things of getting old, and are to do with a collection of heavy metals and plaque on the brain. Again, that's my beliefs on it. So do I think it has to be that way when you get old? No, absolutely not. And do I think these things, everything is changeable and everything is reversible, but I'm gonna stop there before I go on my rant about everything like that. It's irrelevant to this post, or is it? I don't know. Anyways, counselling for older people. If you have any questions, nataliecounselingservices.co.uk, and yeah, as always, peace, love and light.